who make up a larger portion of the population than y'all do.
I have a story time?
That's right, and people must respect it.
As preparation for the 2022 and 2024 elections.
Flashback.
Make sure no one ever has the opportunity to steal an election again. We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics. Extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics.
End of flashback.
Preparation for the 2022 and 2024 elections.
I voted for Biden back in 2020, and I seriously regret it.
In 2020, I voted for Joe Biden, and I now see that as a mistake.
I voted for Biden in 2020, and I definitely regret voting for him. I will not do it again.
Folks, the people of this nation have spoken. They've delivered us a clear victory.
Growing up, I thought that Democrats were for everybody, especially, like I said, specifically for Black people. And I kind of had that, I was programmed in a sense with that Democratic, savior type of situation. Going into, the 2020 election, I was all for Biden. That's who I voted for. I was like, okay, Biden's gonna have change. He's for everyone. And I was underneath the impression that he was going to do what he was going to say he was going to do and not, be lying. I just found out the hard way, unfortunately, that, Biden isn't who he says he is. And that it seems like Democrats, in a sense, they just want to keep us in the same spot, in the same place, more so dependent on them, dependent on the government. And I just feel like as a whole, we're just stagnant. Black people were kind of trapped in the vicious cycle of believing what Democrats tell us. And that's what I was for my whole entire life. I believed everything they told me. I believe they're going to make things better. And if you look at the track record of history, they really haven't. They haven't done anything for us, for anybody, really.
Do you honestly think Maga Republicans are trying to threaten your right to vote? Do you honestly think that this voter reform is for you, especially you in the Black community? You guys showed up overwhelmingly for this administration. You guys showed up for Obama, not once, but twice. So please, on God's green earth, tell me who is stopping you from voting. Nobody is stopping you from voting. Nobody. Democrats, on the other hand, they are trying to replace you. That is what they are trying to do. That is why they do not want voter ID laws. That is why they are trying to implement their voter reform. Because all these Afghanistan refugees that Joe Biden brought over here, these illegal immigrants that Joe Biden allowed over here, and the Ukrainian refugees that he brought over here, yes, they are all here to replace those of us that refuse to be slaves. They are here to replace those of us that look into policies. Those illegal immigrants and refugees, they will be silencing your vote. They will be silencing you. Like Joe Biden said, Black community, you're going to have to go to the Mexicans because they make up a larger portion than you do.
I'm the first person, Black or white, who called attention to the fact that you were finding that there was the rate of people who were African Americans who are dying was 3 times that of white people. And you guys are going to have to start working more with Hispanics, who make up a larger portion of the population than y'all do.